Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this bunny. All you need is some stuffing, some cotton yarn, whichever colour you want for your bunny, scissors, yarn needle, and I'm going to use a 3.5mm hook, and I'm going to do it in a cross stitch. If you want to do it in a single crochet, just use a 3mm hook. So we're going to start by making one of the legs. So take your yarn, make a slip knot, chain 2, and then we're going to make 6 single crochets in the first chain. Alright, pull the tail tight, and in the next row we're going to increase from 6 single crochets to 8. So in this first one we're going to make an increase, which is 2 single crochets, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next one, then 1 increase, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 in that stitch and 1 in the last stitch. Okay, so you've done 1 increase, 2 single crochets, 1 increase, 2 single crochets. Right, in the next row we want to increase from 8 to 10, so I'm going to put 1 increase in this first stitch, then I'm going to single crochet 3, one, 2, 3, 1 increase in the next stitch, and then single crochet 1 in each of the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, once we've done that, place your stitch marker, and we just need to put 1 single crochet in each stitch, so there's no increases. Alright, and you need to, so just 1 single crochet in each stitch for 15 rows. Alright, so you'll have 15 rows above your stitch marker. Okay, I'm going to do that and come back and show you what to do at the end. So this is how it looks after you've done your 15 rows. So with the first leg you need to cut your yarn, and when you do the second one you need to not cut it. Okay, so next I'll just get rid of this stitch marker. Next I'm going to pull the yarn through. And I'm going to skip one stitch and thread it through both loops of the second stitch. And then I'm going to go back into the back loop of the last stitch that you made. Okay. And then you just need to secure this tail and stuff the leg. Okay, so once you've made your two legs, it should look like this. And they should be both stuffed. And then the next thing you need to do is join the two legs together. So chain 3. And then you just want to single crochet into the second leg. Alright, so you need to single crochet all the way around this leg. So it should be 10. There's 1 there. Just 1 in each stitch. Now we just need to single crochet into the back of the chain 3. One, 2, 3. Okay, we need to single crochet around this leg. So that's 10 single crochets. Okay, so in the next row we just need to single crochet all the way around, so it should be 26 single crochets because you've got this chain 3 here, 10 in each leg, and the 3 single crochets in the back. Okay, so just single crochet around, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, so that's how it looks after you've just done 26 single crochets around. And the next row we need to increase to 32. So I'm going to start with one single crochet. And then I'm going to do one increase in the next stitch. Okay. And a single crochet 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to put an increase in the next 2 stitches. Okay. Then I'm going to single crochet 4. I'm going to put an increase in the next stitch. Okay. Single crochet 6. Okay. I'm going to put an increase in the next 2 stitches. And then I'm going to single crochet 3. Okay. And the next row we're going to increase from 32 to 38. So we're going to put our increases in the same place. So 1 in the front, 2 in the side, 1 in the back, and 2 in the side. All right. So single crochet 3 and then an increase. Single crochet 6. Then we're going to do 2 increases. 1 and 1 increase in the next stitch. Okay, so that's on the side of the leg. single crochet 6, okay, 1 increase, single crochet 7, and then 2 increases, so 1 in this stitch and 1 in the next one. Okay, and then single crochet 4 should take you back to the stitch marker. Okay, so now you should have 38 around. So I'm just going to stop the video here, and I'm going to single crochet 6 rows of 38, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks. Alright, so this is how it looks after I've done my 6 rows. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some stuffing in the top of the legs, because that'll be hard to do later. Alright, in the next row we're going to start to decrease. So we want to decrease from 38 to 34. So we're going to put 1 decrease in the front, 1 on the side, 1 in the back, and 1 on the side again. Okay, so I'm going to single crochet 4. All right, and then I'm going to do my first decrease. So I go through the front loop of the first stitch, the front loop of the second stitch, yarn over, pull through both of those loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2. All right. Okay, I'm going to single crochet 7. And then I'll make another decrease. So the front loop of the first stitch, the front loop of the second stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Okay, single crochet 7, and then make another decrease. Okay, then I'm going to single crochet 8, and make a decrease. And then single crochet 4. It should take you back to the stitch marker. Okay, so now you should have 34 around. Alright, so in the next row we just want to do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So just 1 row of single crochet. So I'll do that and I'll come back and show you. Okay, so we decreased from 38 to 34 and then we did 1 row of 34 single crochets. And the next row we need to decrease from 34 to 30. So we're going to put the decreases in the same place. 1 in the front, 1 on the side, 1 at the back, and 1 on the other side. So single crochet 4. And then make a decrease. Okay. Single crochet 7. And then make your next decrease. Single crochet 5. And then make your next decrease. Single crochet 7. And make your last decrease for this row. And then single crochet 3. Okay, so now you should have 30 crochets around. And the next row we're just going to single crochet. So 1 in each stitch until you get back to the stitch marker. Okay. In the next row we're going to decrease from 30 to 26. So we're still decreasing by 4. So single crochet 4 and then make a decrease. Single crochet 6 and make a decrease. single crochet 4 and make a decrease, single crochet 5 and make your last decrease, and then single crochet 3. Alright, so you should have 26 around. In the next row we're going to decrease from 26 to 22. So single crochet 3 and then a decrease, single crochet 5 and then make a decrease, single crochet 4 and then decrease, single crochet 4 and your last decrease, and single crochet 2. Alright, so you should have 22 at the end of that row. So the next thing you want to do is stuff it a little bit, and in the next row I'm just going to single crochet 22 around. Alright, just one in each stitch. Alright, so once you've decreased to 22 and you've done one row of single crochet around and you've stuffed it a little bit, in the next row we need to decrease to 16. So one decrease and 2 single crochet. One decrease and 2 single crochets. Okay, so you want to do that all the way back to the stitch marker. Okay, so I'm ending on a decrease. And just make sure you keep stuffing it as you go. Alright, so I've stuffed it as much as I can. In the next row, we're going to decrease from 16 to 8. So we're going to decrease every stitch. Okay, so now that you've decreased every stitch, you should have 8 single crochets around. Alright, this is why we stuff it first. And the next row, we're just going to single crochet 8 around. So just 1 in each stitch. Alright, so once you decrease down to 8 and then you do 1 row of single crochet around, it should look like this. This is the neck. Right. Pull out your stitch marker. And the next row we're going to increase from 8 single crochets to 12. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch. And 1 increase in the second stitch. Okay, so you do that all the way back to the stitch marker. 1 single crochet. Oh. And 1 increase. Right. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Alright, so now that you have 12 single crochets, in the next row we're just going to increase each stitch. So we'll go from 12 single crochets to 24. Okay, just increase each stitch around. Alright, now that we've increased each stitch, you should have 24 around. Alright, in the next row, we're going to increase from 24 to 30. So I'm going to single crochet 3. And then do an increase. Right, so I'm going to do that all the way back to the stitch marker. So it's 3 single crochets and an increase for this row. Now that I've increased to 30, in the next row we're going to increase to 36. So single crochet 4. And make an increase. Okay, so 4 single crochets and an increase for this row. And then after this row you just need to do 6 rows of single crochet, so that's 6 rows of just 36. Alright, so I'm going to do that and I'll come back and show you how it looks. Alright, here's how it looks after I've done my 6 rows of 36. And I've stuffed the neck as much as I can, or the head will be wobbly. Right. In the next row we need to start to decrease. So we're going to go from 36 to 30, single crochet 4, and then make a decrease. Alright, so you want to do that until you get back to the stitch marker. 4 single crochets and a decrease. Right, and once you've decreased down to 30, you just need to do 1 row of single crochet after that. Okay, so just single crochet around. Once you've single crocheted around 30, and the next row you need to decrease to 24. So single crochet 3, and a decrease. All right, 3 single crochets and a decrease until you get back to the stitch marker. And the next row we need to decrease from 24 to 18. So 2 single crochets and a decrease. All right, 2 single crochets and a decrease until you get back to the stitch marker. And the next row we want to decrease from 18 to 12. So 1 single crochet and 1 decrease in the next stitch. All right, 1 single crochet and 1 decrease in the next stitch. All right, once I get back to the stitch marker, then I'm going to stuff the head. All right, so I decreased to 12 and I've stuffed it as much as I can, including the neck. All right, so it's not going to be all floppy. And the last row, you just want to decrease each stitch. So you go from 12 single crochets to 6. This is going to be a bit tricky because it's stuffed so much. So just go around slowly and decrease each stitch. Okay, so just 6 decreases. Okay, so that's how it looks after I've decreased to 8 stitches. The next thing you need to do is just pull your yarn out. And then you just want to go through the front loop of each of the 6 stitches. Just through the front one. Alright, in the next video I'll show you how to do the arms and the ears, and how to stitch on the eyes and the nose. Let me know in the comments if there's a certain dress or outfit you want me to make for it. Okay, so once you've gone through the front loop of each of the 6 stitches, just pull it tight. It'll close up. And then just hide your yarn inside the bunny. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.